Alright guys, I think we're gonna go for about 100,000 likes on this video. Hit the like button. No reason why. You haven't watched the video yet. You have no way to tell if you're like the video, please. Do it. Or I'm gonna come to your house.
Oh my god! You know what the best content is, Josh?
Porn.
All the content that people tell you to leave out. This is just a Rants with Josh. That's a new series.
Yeah, there you go.
Boom, there we go.
Okay, why would you ever fucking make a highway that is one lane in either direction? Okay, so like you start with like, you know, the old country roads. They're 2-lane highways, but there's one pivotal fact that makes those palatable to drive on. You can pass. This thing has a goddamn concrete barrier going all the way down the fucking road.
See that?
So
yeah,
there's
actually
some old grandma that's going 20 miles an hour in front of you, and it's like literally like a 20-mile stretch of road with no exits, and you're just fucking sitting there pedaling along.
That is actually really annoying. I don't drive down here a lot, so I didn't think about that. That is complete bullshit. There's definitely room to have another lane here.
Oh yeah.
Like way
You
more
could
than
cut
enough
into the
room.
shoulder and make 2 lanes.
Oh, why is there a sidewalk? Why you should never fly American Airlines ever. I just got back from Texas.
Yup.
Right? I was there from the 15th to the 22nd. I flew American because it was $139 round trip to Dallas.
139?
Yes.
Jesus. I paid 140.
Exactly. To Dallas. On my way down there, pretty uneventful. Flight gets delayed for like 40 minutes flying down. But you know, it's American, you know, you expect that to happen.
Sure.
And some lady bought my burger, which was nice. The way back was a little bit of a different story.
Did you get her number?
No, she was like 50.
What the fuck?
No, she was trying to get on
Who
a...
do you hook up with?
Whoever buys me burgers, dude.
Okay, that got real.
Anyway, on the way back, I'm on the way to the airport. We're gonna be early, which is good, is fine. We're just gonna be really early.
Mm-hmm.
I get an email and a text saying, we've canceled your flight today and rebooked you on the latest.
How dare you impersonate pilots like that, you racist?
I'm not a pilot. I'm talking about the freaking American agents that just fuck us over.
Yeah, fuck them. Man.
Exactly. So, essentially what they did, my flight was supposed to leave at 12:20 and get in at 2:30.
Mm-hmm.
They just canceled that flight for some reason, like 3 hours before it's supposed to take off. So I'm already like at the airport, and they said they rebooked me on a flight that left at like 1:30, but instead went from Dallas to Phoenix and then Phoenix to Minneapolis.
Seems like a good direct route.
Exactly. I didn't get in. I wouldn't get in until like 9 o'clock at night, and I was supposed to get in at 2, and we had dinner reservations that night. So I was like, this is not gonna work at all. So I go up to the front desk. No. And I go, this is not gonna work. Something needs to be done. I talk to the person, and she goes, well, there's a flight that leaves at 10:35, 2 terminals over. It is currently 10:09. She prints out a boarding pass, gives it to me, and says, run. So I skip the entire security line. I just get at the front, like, fuck you guys, I need to go. Get through security. Now, for those of you that don't know, DFW, Dallas-Fort Worth Airport, is the largest square footage airport in the United States, and has a square footage larger than the size of Manhattan.
What's its girth?
It's like a mile in girth. So I book it. Luckily, I know DFW Airport, like, decently well, because I've been there, like, a lot. And, I actually get to the gate as they're like closing it. And I'm like, wait, hold the door, let me on. Okay, they let me on. Luckily, American closes their doors 10 minutes prior to departure instead of Delta closes at 15. If it was closed at 15, I wouldn't have made it. Get on the plane. All right. I go up, sit down in my seat. Well, for some reason, and there's like 2 open seats next to me. They leave the doors open for longer than they should. And like 3 more people get on the plane. They sit down next to me, so my row is full. I'm in the aisle. And then another guy comes on, And he's like, you're in my seat. I'm like, oh, hell no. So I look at his ticket. We both have the exact same seat assigned on our boarding passes. Okay. The flight attendant comes up. She's looking around. Can I see your boarding passes? Sure. Can I see? And then she says, can I see your ID? It's like, fine. Give her my driver's license. Turns out the name on my boarding pass that was printed out for me did not match my name. It was, in fact, the name of the guy who had the other ticket. So I was given his ticket for the seat, yet I was sitting on the plane with the ticket that was printed out for me, and he wanted the seat. So, hence there's an issue. At this point, I was really, really fucking done with the way that American was doing things. And I was like, I'm not getting off this plane. Like, they printed out a ticket, they gave it to me. I busted my ass 2 terminals to get over here in time, got on just as the door was closing, and she's now asking me to get off the plane. So, I'm sort of standing up by, like, the jet bridge where you'd get on the plane, but I don't leave the plane. And I'm standing at there, and I'm like, look, I tell her I'm an unaccompanied minor, because I don't turn 18 for another month. And she goes, no, you're not. And I'm like, bitch, you were holding my driver's license in your hand. I'm like, look. So, eventually, these 2 dudes come up, and they're like, sir, we need you to come with us. So I get my phone out, and I'm like, we about to have another American, like, fiasco here, because I am not getting off this plane, and y'all are going to have to drag me. And, literally, they were about to drag me off the plane when a flight attendant came up, and she was probably like 19, and she goes, hey, why don't we just kick off someone who's like flying standby, who didn't pay for a ticket? I'm like, yes, that sounds fantastic, because I paid for a ticket, and you're trying to rip me off a plane. So, everyone stops, there's some whispers that are exchanged, and she's like, okay, fine, go back to your seat. I'm like, well, there's a dude in my seat. So they kick off these 2 like Chinese dudes who were flying standby, and I ended up getting an exit row. So like, it ended up well, but it was so much hassle to try to like get through. I had to skip 2 terminals at DFW in 10 minutes and go through security because they canceled my flight 3 hours before it was supposed to take off. Who does that? But that is why I am now not going to fly American Airlines anymore, because I've only had negative experiences with them.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's like those sovereign citizen videos where you're like, this is my vehicle, and I am traveling, not driving, on this county road. You have no right to arrest me. What? I don't need insurance. I am a sovereign citizen. What makes you really angry, Josh? Just in general? Just people that don't have celiac disease that call themselves gluten-free. That it bugs me. People that are like, oh, yeah, I could go on about that. I don't like those people. Honestly, I don't like vegans either. Like, what's a Hellcat? The new series is going to be called What Burns My Brisket with Josh. What burns my brisket? Yep. The series can be called Jesus, what the fuck? Just leave it. Just I actually can just leave it right there. Alright, that's just gonna chill there for now. What the hell? I'm not even verified. Yeah, of course you're not. No! This is what pisses me off about the way that YouTube verifies people. It has nothing to do... So, okay, so the YouTube requirements for getting verified, which, in case you don't know, you have to have like 1,000 subscribers, and you have to have like 100,000 views or something like that, which are just like really easy things to get. You need to have 5,000 people that follow your Google Plus page. Are you fucking kidding me? Does Google Plus still exist? Yes! And because YouTube's owned by Google, like they've just married the two, you can't get verified on YouTube unless you have like a ridiculous amount of Google Plus friends, which like, who fucking uses Google Plus? Who cares? That's why you see channels with like 500,000 subscribers that aren't verified. It's like, because they...
So everyone go add me on Google Plus so I can get verified.
Yeah, smash that motherfucking like button.
On the Google Plus page, not on the YouTube videos.
Wait.